right, pond hoppers, are you looking for a lure that'll be a great search bait to catch fish in shallow waters? Look no further. If you guys haven't tried it, these guys right here, the new Chatterbait MicroMax. It comes in two weights, the 3/16 and a 1/4 ounce, and they both work really well. Anyhow, I'll be fishing in a pond, trying to catch some morning bass, and let me talk to you more about it after the fishing trip. All right. Yeah, hit up the shallow banks. We got a lot of gunk here today, but gunk is good. Likely there's gonna be fish near the gunk. That's my assumption. Like these fallen trees right here, right? We're gonna use chatterbait right near it. But let's talk about what happened yesterday. It's a crazy thunderstorm. So I don't know. Usually after thunderstorms, the bite is a little bit difficult, and that was a bite. Like at least in New Jersey, right? It's different when down south. They don't really care about the, I guess the thunderstorms. I heard thunderstorms are great, especially in hotter places. Crazy storms bringing water, oxygenate the stuff, right? But in New Jersey, I don't know, man. It's usually the big fish don't bite after the storm. It only dinks. But we shall see today. We shall see. But yeah, chatterbait, the new MicroMax is amazing for covering ponds, small bodies of water, shallow water. There we go. Right when I talked about it. Ooh, yeah. All right. Here we go. Bam. He is warm. Super duper warm. I need to take a photo of this. All right, off you go, little guy. All right. I like to fish near these points. Points are a great place to hold fish. Got a lot of gunk here. A lot of fertilizer, man. Fertilizers. I think that's turtle, but let me just run it through here for a second. Super shallow, just burn it. That's one good way to fish in the morning. Just burn things through. That is game over. Pretty much game over. It hit the grass behind me. Oh no. All right, so it looks like I lost a lot of line. But yeah, when you fish like on these hills right there, you gotta be careful behind you. If you hit the hill, you're gonna have a crazy backlash and potentially a bird nest. And yeah, you gotta cut some line. And now I don't have much line left, but I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna be close quarter fishing anyway. I wanna fish like the banks, right? The drop off near the gunks and stuff like that, and hopefully we'll get some fish. I'm not casting out in an open far, so I should be okay. But yeah, I am very low on line. Like watch this, if I cast out this way, yeah, I'm gonna spool myself if I cast any harder. But yeah, the focus is really near the banks, near the rocks, near these algae and vegetation, and hopefully we'll get some fish. But let me take a moment and talk about the different levels of overspools, okay? Because I think a lot of people mix up the definition of what, bird nest, backlash, okay? So overspooling is when you cast, right, and it's dispensing too fast and you see it kind of bunches out, but that's just the act of overspooling. Like there are times where I have my settings where I cast far, it'll overspool, but it fixes itself in midair, okay? So overspooling is just, it's dispensing too much line per rotation, okay? And then a backlash is where that overspooling causes your spool to stop and, your lure to stop in midair and fall, into the water or whatever, right? That's a backlash. A bird nest is the worst out of all of them, because a bird nest is when you have a crazy backlash to the point where it tangles up and potentially there is no return. Okay, especially with these thin line, you may have to cut it because it could get damaged, right? A lot of times when people fix their bird nest, and after they fix the bird nest, they say their line is a little bit more fragile. Yeah, because you're picking at it, especially those thin PE line. So my tip to y'all is put the brakes up more and practice those thumbs, and also watch out for hills and plants and trees and shrubs behind you. Here we go. Yeah. Number 2. That's what I'm going for. All the small little guys that's running up banks right now, they are hitting this chatterbait. And gotta take another photo. But yeah, great trailer. Trick shots. The 3.5 inch trick shots, it's great for managing depth. You know, the bigger the trailer, the bulkier it is, right? It's got to stay higher in the water column. And that's what I'm trying to use this larger trailer for. So I don't need to get too deep. There we go. Yeah, they're right next to those gunk. And I am pounding them today. This is like, well, minus the 10 minutes of trying to fix that backlash, but this is like 15 minutes in. Okay, so 10 minutes in of actual fishing. Whoa, this guy got beat up. Look at that. All right, off you go, dude. Oh, that was bass. That bass is gone. Yeah, it was like in that rocky area. Yeah, they're very, very close. So it's a good opportunity to just run your lure on a bank. Like you cast very close just like that, is run like that pretty quick. Subsurface, just get them out. Like it's really shallow, but as you see, there's a lot of crevices, and they're just hiding right there. Oh man, and there's little rip wraps. I call it the man-made rip wraps of the ponds, so that it reduces erosion. It holds fish. Okay, so just run this guy pretty much subsurface, pretty close to the edge, and you catch fish. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. Okay, cast it along the bank, just like that, and reel. It's such an easy lure to use. Great morning bait before you get to work, right? Just cover water. I know you can probably do like buzz bait and stuff like that. A lot of people love buzz baits. Same way of fishing. Oh, there's a fish that followed up. Oh, he's gone. He swam away. But yeah, get yourself some nice polarized glasses so that you can see what's going on. Sometimes before you get the lure close enough, you know what you could potentially do, right? Like if I saw a fish further away, I probably wouldn't have walked and wouldn't spook him, right? I would stay there and continue fishing. But I think I need to take my time now, but I'm running low on time actually. And I want to hit up a few cool spots on a pond before I go. Oh, come on. Hit it again, hit it again. I think it's got my trailer. Yep, pulled it down just a little bit. Let me try to get down low, but not too close so I don't spook anything. And there's a pipe right there, and pipes usually have fish, and these bends usually hold fish, so I'll fish it a few times around first before I get any closer. But yeah, I got one bite so far. Sometimes you gotta go finesse. And what's cool about chatterbaits is, you know what it is? It's a freaking jig. If you have to, bounce it off the bottom. But be careful. It's not like it has a weed guard or anything, you know? Lift and drop. Oh, you see how it went all the way out? Something took it and went outwards. It was just right here. but it feels like a dink. I'm gonna try fishing from outwards in. Oh my gosh! You guys saw that? You guys saw that? Another hit. Morning. Got him. Bouncing off the bottom. Bouncing off the bottom, baby. This is why I love the chatterbait. It's so versatile. There we go. Yeah. This is awesome. Off you go, dude. Go this way. Go that way so I can try a few more times here. Oh, that was another one. Jeez, there's like so many in there, maybe? Let's try again. Nope, that's a snag this time. Nope, that's not a snag. That is not a snag. That is something big. Right? 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 No. It's a snag? Oh my gosh. It's a turtle. Oh god. A snapping turtle. That's not cool. Ugh. Wow, that is humongous. I don't think I could get that chatterbait back. Especially not in this type of situation. Yep, there it goes. All right. Have it. Have it, dude. I'm not gonna battle you. All right, so I started off the day with the 1/4 ounce micro chatter, and now I am using the 3/16 one, and this time I changed it up to a smaller trailer. This is the drop kickers. So that is the 2.75 version. There is a 3.5 as well, but you gotta use the smaller one for the lighter one in order to cover the water column effectively. And yeah, that snapping turtle got my other one, 1/4 ounce. But yeah, I'm gonna try this lighter color. Everything's lighter, okay? So lighter weight, lighter color, and see if we can find some more fish as I head back to the car, because it's almost time for me to go, and I caught a fish right there. And I slipped too, by the way. You guys may have seen it. All right. Here we go. Oh yeah. Chatterbait, chatterbait. All right. But yeah, the light one is nice because it sinks a little slower, and there we go. Got another one. This one is good. This one's good. This one's good. Oh my gosh. I just cast it too. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, spit. Hiya. Oh. All right, skinny guy, very skinny. You need to go out there and work, man. See all those shad busting right there? Get over there and get fat, dude. Go get fat. Oh yeah, look at that bubbling. Those right in there. Oh, shad. Like, oh my god, that's a lot of shad. All right, so I'm looking closer. They're not shad. This one specific pod is not shad. It's like bass and bluegills all together. Oh, wait. Oh, I see what's going on. They're chasing. Okay, so there's a small school of bluegills and bass, like all about 2 inches. And they're chasing like small little fish. And oh my gosh, I threw right into that stuff and boom, there you go. There are fish hiding underneath. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on. All right, give some line. Yeah, give some line, and then I always work it with the rod tip. All right, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, look at that. This is a little thicker, but yeah, he's getting beat up. Look at that. Dude, Chatterbait is doing it. All right, off you go. Yeah. Here we go. Right underneath that school of stuff. This is a good one. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, man. All right. Yosha! Look at that. Right on top. He got hooked before. Off you go, dude. Yeah. Yeah, anytime I see those bluegill stuff, I cast it into the stick slow. And if you actually lift your rod tip up slowly and let it swing back to you, it still chatters. And that's when sometimes they will bite. There we go. Damn. I would not recommend flipping your fish typically with a high modulus rod because you can snap it. But that guy is somewhat small, so I was like, yeah, let's do it. Man, that was a fun trip. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. RIP to the 1/4 ounce chatterbait. That snapping turtle was huge. Anyhow, let's talk about what happened this trip. Okay, so I started off the day with the 1/4 ounce, and I put on a 3.5 inch trailer that is trick shots. The jointed trick shots, I feel like it doesn't really wobble much, but what I really use it for is really to control depth. Okay, there's definitely better ones. Like I prefer like the pintail minnows and stuff like that, and I also like their drop kickers. Okay, and this is the same one as earlier. I basically lost the little tail part, but still it looks just like a pintail now, right? Without the little kicker tail. This is on the 3/16 ounce, by the way, and I like to start off usually with the heavier 1/4 ounce because when you use the 1/4 ounce, you get to throw it out there and you just get some distance, and you can fish it deeper too. It's pretty versatile. The lighter one, it's really restricted. Okay, so if you want to cover water fast, you definitely want to use the heavier one. But given that most of the fish were pretty much right by the shallows, right along the rocks, like the crevice, I opted for this. Like when I changed to this, the fishing was a little bit more different. I fished a little bit slower, and I was able to focus on some of them. Okay, and also one more thing, as you guys have seen, one part of the trip, right? I was bouncing on the bottom. Yes, chatterbaits are great to cover water, just simply cast and retrieve, and now catch fish. But sometimes bouncing on the bottom could also do work, like great work. It'll haul fish, okay? Non-stop fish sometimes, but of course, you know, you risk of snagging, and that's why there's sometimes there chatterbaits with weed guards, right? Or if you guys have seen me, I make my own homemade chatterbaits, and there's actually a cool variant that I've made, and the idea came from Decoy, the Zero Dawn. I forgot the full name, but basically it's a Jika chatter. Okay, so Jika rig chatterbait. So if you guys like to make your own stuff, right? It's very simple. You buy your own blades. You get a drop shot casting style weight, split ring, and then an EWG hook, and you're good to go. Put your fair plastic, bounce it off the bottom. Okay. But yeah, if you guys just want a simple chatterbait, this is it. As I've portrayed, simple. Slow rolling will catch fish in the shallows, and if you guys want to up your game, you guys could vary your retrieve so it does like a crazy movement searching or escaping type action that would trigger bites. Anyhow, these are now available on Z-Man's website, and also it's going to be slowly trickling into other retailers. They said the goal is to get these into other retailers by after I cast. So anyhow, thank you for watching the video. You guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. And if you guys have already purchased some Chatterbait MicroMax, let me know in the comments below, how do you guys like them? Thank you for watching. Peace out.